How na there? Hope you people are having a joyous, miraculous, fantabulous day. This is your number one Nigerian movie critic, and we are back again with another movie critic today. Today, the movie we're going to be talking about is Men in Love. And before we start up this critique and discussion of this movie, I want to give a big shout out to the producers, the directors, the actors and the actresses, and also our film people, the people that are running around behind the scene, the editors, the script writers. Shout out to all of you. May God continue to strengthen you people to continue to give us these entertainment movies. And big shout out to the Papa, the film lord himself, FREDERICK, who continues with all his efforts to give us back to back of original Nigerian movie. So we thank God for your life, Sir FREDERICK, and may God continue to strengthen you to continue to give us these great movies. Now, we're going to jump into this movie because this movie have so many teachable moments. There's a lot of things that you will learn from this movie. And one of the first things I want to highlight is for all our prayer warrior sisters, all the sisters in the Lord, all the sisters in the Lord, all the night vigil aunties and prayer warriors that are married or you're engaged to a man, but every time you're at the church, you do not attend to the man at all. And some of you are hypocrites, and we know this because if you actually read your Bible well, you will understand that one of God's greatest commandment given to a woman was actually to cater to the man, because the man is the head of the household. Sometimes all the prayer, all the women, they pray. Every day you're going to church, abandoning your husband's need and going to pray. God is not listening to you. So there's a lot of those things to be learned. Sister here, Uju, was a very prayerful warrior, but she did not understand how to make sure that she can do the things that God have assigned her to do as a woman to a man and also serve God. She was always having conflicts every time. And that is because of, it says that my people suffer because of lack of knowledge and understanding. So she knows God, she knows how to worship God, she knows how to pray up and down and all that stuff. But there's no balance there, She was overdoing it. In everything, there have to be balance. And God is not an author of confusion. So when things are unbalanced, that means you're no longer serving God. People don't understand this all the time, especially Nigerian people, because most of the time when they are worshiping God, they're actually out of balance. You will see that they will be worshiping God while fighting people. That's not how these things work. And this movie was teaching us so many things that you will learn about how you can still worship God and still find a way to still be a human being. You can never be holier than God. That is the problem that most of these angelic sisters or sisters in the Lord, whatever they call themselves, the night virgin people, I think sometimes they call themselves the Deborah army. We don't know which army they are marching to, but they call themselves armies. Even the heaven does not recognize them as army, but they call themselves an Deborah army, Chineke army, sister Auntie Kate army. But anyways, they have to be balanced in everything. Anything that have to do with God, you have to have balance. When things are out of place, if you're worshiping God and your husband is not happy, that means things are out of balance. You have to check that. You understand? So in this movie, she was worshiping God, but it was out of balance. So all her prayer, in some days, things will cool down and she will try to be understanding, but then the madness will start again. So this movie taught us a lot about that. Frederick wanted her to be more emotionally connected to him, wanted them to do more things like close to husband and wife because they're already engaged. But every time he will bring up something, she will use the Bible, she will use prayer, she will use all these things to block it. And I want you guys to understand something that is very, very important. Not all prayers are good prayers. There are some times that you're praying, you're just disturbing God. I know some of you are like, why would God be disturbed? God is always there. He's always listening. God is this. No. Sometimes there are some of you that are shouting. And Chineke is like, these people need to be quiet too. You understand? Sometimes people are just screaming and you're actually disturbing God. Yes, it is the truth. Some of you don't understand it. There are some things in your relationship that God have given you the ability to work out yourself, but you keep disturbing God and shouting, God, please drop manna from heaven. God, please fix my marriage. But God have given you the knowledge to fix your own marriage, to do the things that you need to do. He does not need to hold your hand. This is the part where I'm telling you people, you're disturbing. There are other people that God needs to focus on, but you're here just making noise. Every minute, prayer this, prayer that, prayer this. And remember, it also says in that prayer without works is dead. So if you pray and you do not put in the effort to make those prayer into reality, you're praying for nothing. Because it's when you move, that's when God moves. But this auntie was just too much. There's a time that she even made breakfast for Frederick in bed. At this time in the movie, I was like, this seems like it's about to get romantic. But this auntie will never allow anything to be romantic. By the way, this, I believe it's UJU. But she acted so well. She acted this part so well, and I will just give it to her right there. She acted this part so well. And even I think she went overboard, but I think that's how it was supposed to be played out. So I think she's an amazing actress. These are some of the people that we're starting to see now. They are new, but they're not that new. But she's doing such an amazing job that her acting is very natural. She doesn't have any BBL. Half of the time she has her natural hair, you know. These are people that have talent. Most of the people that have talent in the Nollywood now, you will see them, they come with natural hair, no lips injection, no BBL, no breast implants, nothing. They just come because they know they have pure talent. And they will show you that. These people that try to deceive us with fake nyash, you know that you have to pay attention to them. So this is the part of the movie where she comes, she brings breakfast in bed for Frederick. Even Frederick was surprised as I was. You know, most time in Nigerian movies, you don't really get surprised because you know where it's going. But this part, I was very surprised. Now, Frederick started getting so comfortable, thinking that, like he's so in love. This woman served him breakfast in bed. He was getting a little bit emotional because he just wanted to connect with her on an emotional level and of course also sexual level. Because man na man, okay? Body no be firewood. So, but it was not possible because of course this woman and her Jesus blocking thing, he prayed for him before he could eat the food. I think she said the prayer that people will pray in church for the congregation, but she prayed it for one person. But anyway, after she was done praying, there's this part here that is really funny because Frederick got really, like, he was really appreciative, okay? He was really appreciative that she did this for him. And he was getting close. He wanted to he wanted to kiss her, and she immediately blocked it with her hand to start praying for him. Man, this auntie, this was very funny. I really like this movie. There's not that much critic for me to give to this movie. I will just say that Uncle Frederick to keep doing up the amazing work that he's doing. The production, everything was on point. Audio, everything was great. Also, wait. Oh, don't bother reading the comment section. It's just absolutely rubbish. There's nothing to see there. But I want to make sure I'm getting this name right, because let's see here. I believe it was this, yeah, Uju. So the lady that played Uju was hilarious, because she played a prostitute. And half of the time, when this lady kind of plays some movies, she has done a lot of like village movies, and I do like them. I just don't like that she got her nyash done. I don't like the BBL, and the BBL looks so wrong. I don't even think she needs it. And but she played this role so well. Like, that's the thing that worries me a lot. Like, why do you need BBL when you're a great actress? You know. But she acted this role so well. She played a prostitute. Since Frederick cannot get some from the church fiance that he has, he ended up, finding an ashawo, and this auntie was the one that played the ashawo, and she played it so well. She was so funny. She just embodied the whole role. So we give it up to her. She played it very, very well. So to whoever did the casting, an amazing job. This movie would have a lot to teach you. You will laugh, you will enjoy, and yeah, shout out to Uncle Frederick for another one. This is another one in the books, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna get more views. It's already at 1 point something million views. The other one was at 7, so I'm pretty sure it's going to get more views. Everybody enjoy this movie. I'm recommending it. It's on his channel. You can go check it out. It's called Man in Love. Now, I think some of his movies also touch up on polygamy a little bit, and I hope that on one of his movies that he's actually gonna go deep down into like a whole setup of where they actually make a polygamy relationship into a teachable thing, to teach the things that fail and the things that work. Because most of the Nigerian movies that we have seen, especially the village movies, where 2 women are after 1 man, it's always very toxic. It's very disturbing to watch, especially those village movies. That's where they have it. And the wives always try to poison each other. It's very, very disturbing. But I know that Frederick have a little bit more knowledge regarding the stuff. I've seen him address it in the other movie that we checked out. So you can go check that movie. He addressed it just a little bit, so I know he has some knowledge of it. Hopefully we'll put it and actually show you people some of the things that your fathers destroyed and completely like mishandled. But anyways, this is your number 1 Nigerian movie critic. This is another one today. I hope people have a wonderful day. Don't forget to thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of critic and movies that we need to review coming up. Thank you guys, and remain blessed.